Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Three Cuckoos podcast. Talk The Walking Dead season finale, Mark.
Season 7 finale.
My name's Rob. This is Mark.
Hi.
As you are watching this on YouTube or you've downloaded it or whatever, just click like, subscribe, comment. Feel free.
Yeah.
So
let us know what you thought. Let us know what you thought of
Exactly.
the season finale.
it's
Are you
important
glad it's
to
over?
us. Am I glad it's
Yeah.
over? Not really, but it was hard slog at times, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit, yeah. And even the finale was hard slog at times.
I mean, we'll go through it, but it started off. Let's start. Let's
Yeah,
start.
go
Obviously,
on.
it starts with Sasha.
Yeah.
Or Sasha, as I like to call her, darling.
Sasha.
Um,
So posh.
Obviously, we didn't know she was in a casket at the time,
No.
but that's where she was, and it was just a shot of her face.
It did look like she was in a darkened room having a shit.
It did look like she was either quite ill, which she was, or taking a dump, and I said that. I think I tweeted that out.
Looked like she was having a poo.
It did, yeah. Or someone was, enjoying themselves with her, maybe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh, I
possibly.
never thought of that.
And then, obviously, what do you need in a casket? An iPod. Everybody needs an iPod in a casket.
Well,
And, she was listening to some music just to
Yeah.
while away the hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a little bottle of water.
She did. Was it Donny Hathaway?
What, the
think-
water?
no,
I think it was Volvic.
It was Volvic. Had a good spa. No, it was, Donny Hathaway, apparently.
Never heard of
She
him.
was listening to.
You probably have.
Yeah.
You play him on your rock show?
Yes. Just constant
Do you?
stream.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Just
You
on
still
my,
do that?
all on my car. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's a bit of a...
Um,
well, don't go listen to it. Probably shit. I've never listened.
It's lovely. It's ace.
Is it?
So yeah, obviously we've got the
Is it?
shot of Sasha in the casket, and we don't know what's going on at this point. But then she falls asleep, or as we know it, she dies.
Shh.
What?
Spoilers.
Spoiler! If you're watching this right, there's going to be spoilers.
Now we've spoiled it.
As I'm sure you're aware, there's going to be spoilers.
Now we've spoiled it already.
Yes, we
Sasha
have.
dies.
Sasha dies. Obviously, within this, we're interlinking with Rick,
Yep.
Ezekiel,
Yep.
with Carol.
Yep.
They kind of recruit Morgan, don't they? Morgan's gone a little bit rogue, sharpened his stick
Yeah.
from a few weeks ago. It
Yeah.
looked like he had a metal end on it. Was
He
that
went-
me?
I don't know. It'd gone... No, he was sharpening it. Do you not remember at the end of one of the episodes?
Yeah.
He'd gone loco, hadn't he?
It did look like he had some kind of metal prong thing on the
He'd
end
gone
of it.
loco, and Ezekiel had to come and
He
talk
had.
to him, talk him into
Just one
helping him.
kind of Independence Day speech from Ezekiel,
Going loco
and he's all yours.
down
He's
in
Morgan,
Atlanta.
because Morgan's turned.
Is it Atlanta?
Yeah. Oh God. It started
It's
off
there.
in Atlanta,
It's there.
definitely. Started off in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, which story was your favourite story? Because we had obviously Rick,
Regan.
Regan. We had
And Nick.
well, we had Negan, didn't we? Negan and Eugene setting off. We had Rick talking to Dwight at the start, sending him off to buy him a bit of time.
We nearly died, didn't he?
Because he said, we fell some trees. This is Dwight. We fell some trees. Give you a bit of time.
Well, it's after Dwight had told him
Because he's coming for you.
he's coming. Because Rick didn't know he was coming.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
I think
Dwight
they
told
thought
him.
they were going to make the assault, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know what they were planning, weren't they? But then they didn't know that he was coming, and Dwight told them that, oh, he knows he's coming now, so you better prepare yourselves.
He's on his way.
Sharpish. See, they weren't properly prepared, were they?
No, how did he get the trees down?
With a... What?
Dwight.
He's got an army of beavers.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They just travel away.
Yeah.
Just travel
Yeah,
away at him.
that's how they do it. I've no idea, but an army of men took them a while to clear it.
Yeah.
They had chainsaws.
Maybe he's a beaver. He looks a bit like a beaver.
I think he
Does
looks more like
Dwight?
a rat.
Do you think? Yeah,
Yeah.
well, similar kind of rodent thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got the trees down, but he did a pretty good job.
He did a very good job.
Yeah.
He did do a good job, and he did slow him down.
So while all that's happening, Rosita's in the back of a van with a few rogue scallies from that scrapyard.
Is she?
Yeah, making bombs and shit.
Oh, yeah, of course. I don't think they were back of it. Oh, yeah, they were putting all the dynamite outside
In
to
the
blow
van.
Negan up when he turned up.
Yeah,
It's a good idea,
it was a very good idea. From all the dynamite that they nicked off the motorway.
which nobody noticed.
No,
None of the saviors noticed that all the dynamite were gone.
we never heard anything about that, did we?
No, they didn't notice that the roadblock had
No. But it made for a fantastic scene with the clothesline, didn't it?
It did. That was the best scene from this season.
In this series, yeah,
Easy.
absolutely. Apart from the end of this episode, I thought. But we'll get to that in a minute.
So, of course, they're planning this, and during this, we keep getting flashbacks, or flashes to Sasha in the dark, listening to the iPod.
Yep.
Sweating.
Mumbling to herself.
Profusely.
But obviously, as we know it, she's having dreams about Abraham.
Oh, God.
Maybe like as a guardian angel coming to get her.
Was it a dream? Or
So-
was it a flashback?
Well, it was filmed backwards, wasn't it? So in the first scene that you see Sasha, she's dying and then she dies, doesn't she? I actually thought she'd nodded off. You know, it was somber music.
I was making a brew.
And then the next scene you see, she's kind of talking to Abraham. And then the next scene you see her, she's talking
Because
to
I
Abraham.
came in, I'm making a brew, and I came in, and Catherine, she's dead.
Yeah. And then the very last scene leading up to Negan opening the coffin, she takes the tablet and takes the water.
I saw that. I
So
didn't see the first scene
Yeah.
she was in. What? All right. What was the point
What
of all that Abraham stuff?
the flashbacks? I think it was to fulfill a contract that he had. I think they owed him some money, and that was the way to kind of look. We need to put that
all
aside.
these people who've been in it. You think of, Glenn
Yep.
and like T-Dog. Important characters.
You love T. I mean, the love for T-Dog in this room is ridiculous.
Do you know why they killed him off?
No,
Because he wasn't getting any thinner.
really, is that what it was?
Yeah. Same with Fat Doctor who got the shot in the eye in the last season. Tara's girlfriend.
You see, Hugo
She
in
wasn't
Lost.
getting any thinner.
No shit's a given.
Well, he was already dead.
Fucking hell! Spoiler alert.
We've just ruined The
I
Walking Dead.
apologise. I'm lost.
And lost in one fell swoop.
Whoops.
But that's why they get shot, because they're not getting any thinner.
That's it. They're a hard target. Obviously not.
That ruined it to me, and I was screaming at Catherine.
What the
Why
the
can't they
whole
fucking
Abraham
get on
thing.
with this?
It was dull, boys
And then
and
they were
girls.
like, let's go to another scene of Sasha and Maggie sat on a log.
That you see, that was really
What was
random.
that about?
Because it didn't actually mean anything. It was just obviously it came back to it at the end as like a point, but it still didn't mean much.
Was the
really,
stuff
did
was
it?
so was the stuff with Abraham, because he was talking obviously about what?
Are you saying was that in the past and the flashbacks,
Yeah,
or
because that's what.
was it just her dream
No, I
state?
thought it was
I
flashback.
have no idea.
Was that all about him talking to her about being selfless and doing things for other people? So take the fucking tablet and bite Negan when you turn into a walker.
I don't know. I genuinely didn't really understand it. I think I was bored of it. After like the second
bored of
flashback,
it.
I was a little bit bored of it, and I thought, I don't really care what they're saying anymore.
Fucking get on with the fighting. We know it's
Stop
coming.
kissing his massive ginger beard, and get on with it. That's how I felt.
Handlebar.
Yeah, it was a bit handlebar, and it was just all in her grill.
So there's Rick and his group.
Which thank
They've
God
got all
we're
the
go-
explosives set up.
Thank God we're back there.
They're all on the bridge thing.
Oh yeah,
And the Junkers or whatever they're called are with them.
Junkers. That's them.
Junkers. They were with them.
Yep.
And then Negan arrives. What are you doing?
I'm just
Don't,
turning you up a
don't
little bit.
twist my knob live on camera. And Eugene's hatched a plan.
Yep.
That he's going to jump on a flatbed and talk to Rick.
Oh yeah, he's just going to try and talk him down one
Rick
last time.
looking at his annoyed, sweaty best at that moment.
Yep.
I thought he was just going to pull out his hand cannon and blow his head off.
I actually thought he was going to shoot him.
But then he decided he wasn't going to shoot him. He was going to blow him up instead.
It was when he said, "I am Negan," where Rick went, "Where's Negan?"
I'm Negan.
And he went, "I am Negan." And I thought, you don't say that to Rick. Don't matter who you are. That's gonna never poke a what was it? Never poke an angry bear
Never poke an angry bear.
with a big stick.
You're not Negan. Not with that mullet.
No, you're just some shit scientist.
So he pushed the. So he nodded, didn't he?
He did.
To Rosita.
Rosita.
To push the button.
Rosita Espinosa.
Push the button.
Yeah, and we thought in all her wisdom she'd just done a shit job.
She had, hadn't she?
But it turned out, well, it looks like the Junkers, as you so rightly called them, had kind of sabotaged the whole shenanigans.
Had they?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well, that's what I assume.
And that happened.
Because I think she's pretty good at what she does.
Bull top. Bull cut.
No, Rosita. I think she's pretty good with the old wires. And I mean, she hot-wired that car.
She's learnt from a lot of men.
No minutes, did she? She cannot wire a car quicker than me and you. Let's put it that way. She knows what she's doing.
It took me about a week to wire a car.
I wouldn't even have a clue. The bit fucking stereo coming on and all sorts of stuff. Far away.
Windscreen wipers.
Yeah, just squirting screen constantly. So yeah, it'd be fun and games if I tried it. There'd be a fire. Let's just put it that way.
You know, it's fucking Daryl didn't have a crossbow.
Daryl didn't have his crossbow
No.
because he's useless with it.
Well, he's not used to it. He can kill one thing,
In about 10 minutes.
and then he gets shot.
Let me get another arrow in it. I've dropped the arrow. I'll be there in a minute. So he had like some AK-47 or whatever it was.
Yeah, and then we keep having flashbacks to before Negan set off,
Yep.
and him talking about getting in this coffin.
Yep.
She was like, "Yeah, it's fine. I'm not bothered. I'll be glad of a sleep."
Yeah, she knew exactly what she was going to do. I thought it was really clever. I know we're dissing the whole Sasha flashbacks thing.
It was a good plan.
I thought it was really clever how they built up to it. It didn't need the flashbacks, but they built up to it happening, and I appreciated that. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then when Negan kind of, are you all right in there? Jesus, she can't hear a goddamn thing through this thing. And as he opens it up, brilliant. I like that scene. That was a clever, clever scene. And it just gave them enough time. Obviously, they'd been screwed over by the Junkers, which I didn't see coming. You did.
That's when all the shooting started, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Well, as soon as she popped out.
As soon as she popped
and
out.
credit to Coral, right? It was Coral's idea. Let's just start fucking shooting.
Good old Coral.
It was him. Finally. He's done
Watch
something.
out for that one on the right.
Finally,
Keep your eye on that bullet, Coral.
Coral, yeah. Don't get shot in the eye. It's
Again.
just something
Or
that
in the
happens.
face, or wherever you've been shot before.
What are the chances?
He's been shot twice.
Yeah, I think someone shot his barber quite a long time ago.
He didn't. Look how beautifully coiffured his hair
Do you think
is.
so? It's head and shoulders, mate. Head and shoulders.
I didn't know he had dandruff.
No, he doesn't. That's why. Because he uses head and shoulders.
So yeah, and then that. So then, yeah, all the shooting starts.
Yeah. So when he releases Sasha, I thought it was brilliant. What a scene that was.
Yeah.
And he shits himself, doesn't he, Negan? He has no idea what's coming.
Yeah.
Did you think Eugene was going to bite the dust?
Oh,
I did
yeah.
at some point.
The one thing that did surprise me was that no one else died. No other big characters died.
Yeah, because there's a shot where it's all kicked off, there's guns blazing and everything, and then it quietens down. He's got Coral on his knees.
Yeah.
Excuse the reference. And there's like a shot walking up the road, dead guy, and you think, who is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an extra.
There's no one.
Next one, dead guy. Who's that? It's just an extra.
All them stray bullets and no big characters died. Or even got shot.
Yeah.
The only big character that got shot
was Rick.
Rick, because that junker shot him in the rip and the hip.
And
Why'd you
Michonne
shoot him in
got
the hip?
proper banged up as well.
No, that were after.
In the hospital bed. Pull the curtains.
Coral sat there at the side.
Just
Close your other eye.
don't look. Close your eye, Coral.
Rick just moves his patch onto the other eye.
Just cocks his hat down. So, what about the fight between Michonne and this other junker?
Oh, it were great with that.
What did you think?
I think, shit.
Did you?
Michonne's supposed to be this hard case.
I got to admit, I thought she had the beating of her every day of the week.
She obviously did.
And I did. And I didn't believe for 1 second that it was Michonne that screamed as she fell off. Our lass said she wouldn't have screamed. Michonne wouldn't have screamed. I went, why?
Your lass?
She's that hardcore. She doesn't
Your
scream
lass
as
wouldn't
she's
have screamed.
falling off a building. No, Michonne. She said, I knew it wasn't Michonne.
By this
there was
point,
a
it's all
scream.
over.
Well,
the
it is.
fighting's all over.
It is. They're having a scrap all by themselves up that clock tower or wherever they
And
were.
Negan's got Rick and Coral
Coral.
kneeling down in front of him.
Absolutely right.
And then there's a scream.
I do like Negan's monologues.
Do you know what? I thought that scene, there's a little picture up there, of Rick and Negan was excellent.
It was brilliant.
It was really good.
And Andrew Lincoln's face is a picture.
That was really well done.
It's brilliant.
It was really well. I thought that was really well acted.
Quality acting.
I'm gonna
Really
kill
well
you.
done.
In fact, you're all already dead.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes, that bit was so
It
good.
was really good. And then he Negan's face looks so angry, and then just starts laughing.
He did because Negan was furious with him.
Yeah.
He'd lost it. He'd lost his mind.
Yeah.
And Rick was kind of like, look, we've been here before. you keep threatening my son all the time. No matter what you say to me, I'm going to fuck you up. Whether I've got arms, legs, you name it, I'm just going to bite you to death.
Will you take my hands in front of you?
It was
In front of me,
just
brilliant.
superb.
It was.
Because there was the fear on his face, but
Yeah.
then there was like that, no shits are given.
Do you not think that... so obviously you saw like Ezekiel and everyone, and Carol and that coming,
Tooling
picking up
Yeah.
Morgan and coming with the tiger and stuff. Do you not think they just brushed over the hilltop a little bit? There was a bit of a scene with Maggie and Jesus going, you're going to lead them all. And that were about it.
If you're going to make the decision, do it now,
and
because
then
we need to go.
Enid took mute Judith away
Yep.
because she's 19 and still can't talk.
You know how I feel about Judith. I can't see her on screen. If she gets killed, I'll be in bits.
Why?
It's just the whole parent thing. I can't be doing with it. Just leave her out of it. Actually, if
There's
we never
probably
see her
an
again,
awful lot of babies and children being killed in.
I completely
Yeah,
agree.
it's-
But if you just take her away out of the story, I'd be happy as Larry. It's
No,
fine.
she's the future.
She is the future.
I believe that
They keep-
children are the future.
Well, treat
Teach
them well. Let them lead the way. So I actually think that they're talking about Maggie and Glenn's son or daughter like he is
Spoiler.
the next coming, aren't they?
Next
They're-
coming.
they're
There'll be
ta-
no more coming.
They're
I assure
talking.
you.
They're talking
Had his
about him
head smashed in.
like he's the son of Jesus, like
Maybe
he's the
he
son
is.
of God.
Maybe he's going to be immune.
Honestly, they are.
Wow. So he brushed over them a little bit.
Yeah, it did a little.
I
bit.
never saw him coming.
And Gregory,
either.
no sign of Gregory anywhere.
Well, he's gone, hasn't he, with that
Well,
Chinese man.
they said that he'd gone,
Take away.
but I actually thought he was gonna like
Turn up.
have an appearance.
And they didn't make enough for Simon either.
No, they didn't. Which was weird
Yeah, it was.
because you see him and you're like, wow,
Simon's
it's
here.
like an all-star cast
Simon
here.
and Negan,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah, it's like an all-star
Yeah.
cast, and Dwight obviously was in there as well.
Yeah.
I know we know he's kind of bargaining with both sides, but yeah, Simon, you think he's going to be a badass,
And then he won't.
but actually, when he's under Negan,
Yeah.
he's
Does
a bit
as
of
he's
a
told.
mutiny. Yeah, absolutely.
So he has enough. He's had enough. Negan's had enough of gassing.
Yep.
So he decides he's gonna take Carl's head off.
Yep.
And he's gonna because he likes Carl.
He
says
does.
I like Carl.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do it in one. I'm gonna see if I can do it in one swing.
Because he even made him spaghetti.
He did.
Yep.
And let him have a shave and everything.
Did Negan never look the same after that shave?
No, he didn't.
Although it's coming back, I think.
A little bit. So he stood behind him and he raised his bat. And there's some malice in that swing.
He took some swing,
He
didn't he?
seriously went for that.
He did.
And all of a sudden, fucking tiger.
Brilliant. Could it have been one of the best scenes?
The thing that got me about it when I was watching it is, was Jeffrey Dean Morgan expecting it? Because he literally, the look on his face, he literally shit himself.
He did.
If you watch it back,
He did.
he shits his pants.
They
Obviously, it's not a real tiger.
They probably at the time didn't
But
tell
I
him what
wonder
was
if,
coming.
like, they let off a really loud noise.
Yeah.
There's something's going to happen. There's a cue, and you've got to act surprised. But it was really loud.
Yeah.
It looked like he shat his pants.
Like the-
Unless they actually did release a real tiger.
A real tiger.
You've been waiting for this all season.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you don't write a tiger in with with no.
The only thing
meaning.
it didn't have was Ezekiel on the back.
This is it, and the thrill for me was me and Mark nearly predicted this a couple of weeks ago when we said if he rides that thing into battle, I will be absolutely amazing. That'll just be amazing.
And he nearly did.
He nearly did.
Alexandria shall not fall, not on this day.
He's
Comes
got
in,
some
all
great
guns
lines.
blazing with Jury, with his battle axe.
Jerry,
Jury,
they needed more Jerry
put
in
that
this
axe down,
episode
Jury. See him waddling around.
with his peach cobbler. You're gonna
After it,
you're
after it
gonna make
finished,
me
someone
put
gave him
down
an
my
apple.
cobbler.
You're going to take one an apple.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Handing out the
Gaggy's in it. Fuck off,
sports
have it all
candy.
bag. Can you turn this into a cobbler?
apple cobbler.
That's where Carol is. She's just. Oh no, she went and sat next to Morgan. Didn't
Yeah, but she's off to make cobbler.
she? Is she?
Definitely. Daryl's put an order in for cobbler.
Cobbler.
Yeah. It
Her and
says
Morgan.
beat Negan.
I'm gonna teach
right?
you the
There's a
intricacies.
list, like a to-do list for the day, and it was beat Negan, figure out what we're gonna do with Dwight, and then just bust out some cobbler. You
So
know,
the shootout starts again because Hilltop have arrived. Maggie
Yep.
comes out of nowhere with Jesus. Jesus.
oh, it was,
And
it was serious.
and Alexandria are there. Not Alexandria. The other ones.
Hilltop,
the
Kingdom.
Turn up, all guns blazing.
So Alexandria, then they're all off their knees. They're all firing.
The rest of them leg it.
The Junkers, we're out of here. Even send up a flare. See you later.
Flare goes up. homemade smoke grenades,
Yep.
and Pepsi cans.
Yep. Let's go. We're off.
Nice.
Yep.
They're off.
Product placement.
Did you like when he were driving away? Negan giving him the bird out
Yes.
the window.
It was brave.
Class, out the window.
Because he could have, a good shot. Daryl with his crossbow, that
Brilliant.
finger is mine.
Brilliant.
But Daryl,
And then for some unbeknown reason, they all chased him down the road.
yeah.
They're in vans.
Yeah, I know, that's not going to happen.
They're gone.
Big armour-plated vans.
They're gone.
Brilliant tiger scenes. Thought it was ace.
Oh, then it were eating someone's head. That was really violent.
I was kind of worried about Shiva, actually. It's a big fucking tiger. It could have got shot quite easy, I thought.
It didn't, though.
I think you'd have shot the tiger. If you were a saviour, you'd shoot the tiger, right?
No, I won't.
Would you
I'd
not?
be too fucking scared.
I think.
I'd be running for my fucking... If the tiger appeared, I'd be fucking running for my life.
So if you had your finger on the trigger and it was pointed at a group of people and they had a tiger,
I'd run. Like,
I
fuck.
think I'd try and shoot the tiger.
Would you? You'd be fucking tiger food, my friend.
I'd be shooting in that general direction.
Fuck that.
Maybe whilst running and shooting over my shoulder, but I'd be trying.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'd be off.
So then where did we go from there?
So they
then?
close gates and they all go inside.
Oh yeah.
And they all have a bit of... There's some bullshit monologue that Maggie starts ranting on about Glenn
Yeah.
or some shit.
And then we see Daryl finds a little toy
Daryl.
soldier,
Yeah.
doesn't he? And it
Didn't
says,
know.
"Didn't know." And that
From
was
Dwight.
That was from Dwight.
That's a callback
Yeah.
to 2 seasons ago.
Yes. Yeah, but we got it, didn't we?
No. I had to read up about it today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, 'cause I had no idea what it was.
I realised I'd seen those soldiers before and didn't know suggest to me that it's from Dwight.
I didn't.
So yeah, but I didn't see the whole Junkers double crossing coming. Didn't see that. Didn't see the tiger.
So Jarry. Is it
eating-
Jarris? Janice? Not Janice.
Who's this?
The Junkers leader.
The bowl cut
Yeah.
freak. I've no
I
idea.
think it's Jarris or something like that. She's still... All the main parties are still alive.
Did you like the little light-hearted part where Michonne and Rick are talking to her, and she goes, "I lay with him when we're done, right?" and Andrew Lincoln, it was like he'd come out of Rick's character and just gone, we'll just see, we'll just over, yeah, we'll talk later. It was funny. That was a funny part.
Yeah.
It made me chuckle.
And then...
Now, obviously, after it's all gone down and it's all kicked off, we go back to Negan, who's back at the Saviour's
Sanctuary. It's
Sanctuary.
called.
Yes, it is. He stood with Eugene, and he wants to know how Sasha has died in the casket. I thought he's going to whomp you. Lucille wants some blood today, and you're going to get it. And I just thought there and then he's going to get it.
I thought it was onto one of them.
But
Either him or Dwight.
But he came up with something, didn't he? That there was no air in the casket, and that's
clever.
probably the only reason why.
Might have been.
And
That's what he said, didn't he? Might
yeah,
have
now,
been.
does he believe him? Does he? Because he does kind of respect him, doesn't he?
I think he's suspicious, isn't he, that someone...
Definitely.
He's got a mole in the camp.
There's a mole.
That's who...
It was a beaver.
But yeah.
Beaver.
There's a beaver in the camp. That's who chopped the trees down.
Yeah.
So then he walks out...
Chop those trees down.
Look.
I want to know.
Don't question it.
Chop the trees
So
down.
then he walks out onto his balcony
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
to see his army before him. What did he say? We're going to war?
Yeah, we're going to war. And obviously they're all, right on.
And that were it?
It
And then
was.
finished?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no, then
was.
there was some bullshit monologue.
And then there was
from
the
Bad Maggie
monologue. Yeah.
And a watch.
Oh, what about the very final scene? I think it was the very final scene. They obviously catch up with Sasha in her zombie form. And
No, that was before that.
and they've got to take her, haven't they? Got to offer.
Jesus did it, didn't he?
I think so. And then Maggie had a turn afterwards,
Well,
just to say night.
now Gleg,
Just
Gleg,
to say good
Gleg?
night.
Now
Well,
Glenn's dead.
Maybe off camera, Jesus were giving her the old tea bag, and she went,
Maybe.
"Whoa, hang on, not this one. It's Sasha, for Christ's sake. Have a bit of
Do you think
respect."
so?
Yeah,
I think Jesus got a bit more class about him than that.
they have a bit of a funeral for her as well, didn't they?
They did. Then there was some chat about a watch. Which
Oh,
I didn't get.
Glenn's
Is that Glenn's
pocket
watch?
watch. I think it was Herschel's at the start. Was it not?
Oh, Herschel gave it to Glenn.
Yeah, many moons ago.
You've knocked up my daughter.
Yeah.
Have my watch.
You might as well have this.
It's the governor's going to come and
Yeah.
stove my head in
You know,
season 4.
normally I'd expect more of her, but now there's been an apocalypse.
So that was it? It
you'll
was
do,
done?
I suppose.
Season 7 finished.
Finished. Was it all you expected it and more? Not the season, the episode, the finale. We are talking a finale here, and we've
I
had some
think-
blinders in the
I
past.
think that they built it up The whole season it built up towards war. That's what it was building to. You knew what was coming.
Yeah.
And it never quite got there.
It's a slow poke as well, wasn't
It
it?
was, and it was the finale. Besides all the Sasha stuff,
Yep.
was excellent.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was
excellent.
brilliant.
It was really well acted as per. You know, it was well written,
Yeah.
and well delivered. The fight sequences were good.
Yep.
You know, it probably lacked at least one more big character going.
Possibly.
I'd have said.
Yeah.
Besides Sasha, 'cause she wasn't a big character.
Well,
really.
we thought she died when she entered the compound, didn't we?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So I think it was a great ending for Sasha. I think if you are a character in The Walking Dead and you go like that, that was class. That was brilliant. And we don't get to see a lot of them turn anymore.
No, we don't.
You know,
Not at all.
it's not really about the Walkers. We've said this. Obviously, we are the Three Cuckoos podcast. We've got Tim, who doesn't watch The Walking Dead.
He's actually turned.
And he says, yeah, he turned. And he says,
Poor Tim.
I don't do zombie stuff. And this, and we keep telling him that it's not really about them. And we don't really see them anymore.
No,
Not
often.
Not in that respect,
Not
anyway.
much
Not
of
as
a
a
threat
threat.
anymore, are they?
Exactly right. So it was nice to see somebody turn and come back.
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 13?
That episode.
As a final. Yeah, as a finish.
It has to be like an 8.
Out of 13?
Yeah. I
I'd-
think Sasha ruined it. The flashbacks ruined it.
I think I enjoyed it. I think I fist pumped at one
It
point.
made the end of it made up for it.
Yeah.
But
And the Tiger, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 13.
whoa, you said you were bored.
No, this not towards the end. I thought it was blinding
What
towards
about
the end.
season? What about the season as a whole? Let's wrap it up.
Out of 13 Cuckoos, to end the video, I would go a 7 out of 13.
I'd go a bit higher. I'd
Would
go
ya?
at 9.
Would you?
I enjoyed it.
Okay, as a whole
Don't forget,
season.
you know, Negan took out Glenn and Abraham in the first episode. That was brilliant.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, of course.
That was excellent.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan has been brilliant. We've got Simon.
Jerry's coming to it.
Jerry.
Love
With
Jerry.
his battle
and
axe.
his battle axe.
Ezekiel. But then, you know, Daryl's gone nowhere. He's boring as shit. Morgan turned boring as shit,
Yeah.
but seems to have maybe come round now.
Carol's not done anything.
She's back
has she?
now. But
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So some characters have stayed as
All
they
right,
are.
I get it. I'll go 9 then. I'll go 9.
We're both going 9.
Yeah.
It's a big fat 9 from
It's
the
a big
Three
fat 9.
Cuckoos.
So, thanks for watching.
Leave a like if you're watching the video, or even
Definitely.
on SoundCloud or whatever.
Share it around, tweet it.
Subscribe to the channel because we'll be doing more. I think
Yeah.
we're going to maybe plan on doing Better Call Saul.
Yeah, absolutely. If you like Better Call
Preacher
Saul.
when that starts because we both love Preacher.
Yeah, and if you're watching in AmeriCorps, look out for Broadchurch if it's not already on, because we've got some videos of that as well, and
Yeah,
they're
we have.
banging.
Leave a like, subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of the season.
Yeah.
Let you know what you thought of the finale.
And we'll see you for season 8.
Yes.
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 Come on, Shiva. See you later.
Bye.
Three Cuckoos Podcast. Three Cuckoos Podcast. Three Cuckoos.